Hey guys, this is Beastman YGO coming to you with another video. Well, this is a combo video to show you guys how we end up on a board. If you guys saw my deck list from locals, this deck can do 2-card combos that are really crazy that end on Baron. So all you really need is Diva, any Spright monster. Obviously you want blue over any other, but it's Diva plus any Spright monster or any runic card, and then you have your 3 random cards. Really can be anything. Depending on your cards the other cards you draw, your board can be very insane. So basically you just go normal summon Diva, and then we will search. Well, not search, summon our octopus here, and he is treated as a level 8, but we can't synchro with 2 tuners, so we're gonna special summon a blue or any Spright monster, doesn't really matter. And then, but you really want blue most of the time, and then you're just gonna add Jet, obviously. And then here you can play around hand traps. If you didn't get hand trapped here, a lot of people won't hit this. You get the Jet, and then here you just synchro and make Baron. Usually you wanna put it on this side. Doesn't really matter exactly, but depending on your hand and the route you want to take, Baron on this side is probably the best. Zoning is a little bit important, not too much, but it is. And then you get Jet here, and you go depending on my hand, I usually go for the trap. I have it over here on the side. I usually go for the trap, but you can go for starter as well. Doesn't really matter. Depends on your hand mainly, but I like to go for the Newman Lock because Cashier is the best deck, so Newman Lock is always the best. Some people are main decking Kaijus, so I like to Newman Lock as well because that plays around Kaijus. But it's up to you. So I'm just gonna add the double cross over the starter because that's usually what I do. And then we just do our normal Spright plays. We go. Most people play around Nib, but I feel like making sprint first is better. We already have a floor, so if they have Nib, you just negate it, obviously. And then we're obviously gonna send Angler, and you summon your 2. And then here I like to use the zone if you're going for the frog. Here, this is where it really matters. If you can't really go to Toad here unless you have extenders. So if you have extenders, you can go into Toad. So, but remember, you could go if you have like starter, any runic card, you can go into Toad here. But since you really can't go into Toad with just those 2 cards, you would just probably go for a Spright monster like a negate. But it really depends on your hands. Like, you guys can figure out where I'm going to, but like if you have a runic card or another Spright monster, let's say like red, you have red in your hand, it makes the Toad board better. Possible action, not better. And then you would summon the Swamp Frog, and the Swamp Frog will send the Newman. And here's where you can just summon a red, and then you have to link off these, unfortunately, but It's the cost you gotta pay for wanting to do this play. And then, so it's basically a 3-card combo to end on this board, but 2-card combo gets you Baron plus Spright combo, but 3-card combo, which is easy to get here, you either need a runic card or another extender, any extender, and we summon the Toad here. Let me find it. But you can summon also anything, like if you don't have an extender, you could just end on Baron plus an IP, or probably not an IP is not the best choice. I would go with a Mannequin Cat, but it's up to you. It's depending on your hand. Remember, you have 3 other cards. If you have, it's a 2-card combo to get to Baron plus Spright combo, 3-card combo to get to Toad Baron, because you need a body to link off the Gigantic, another body to link off the Gigantic, and make Reproductus, and Reproductus will make your one monster. This is why you also gotta worry about zoning, because you gotta summon it to under the extra monster zone, so you can make it a Aqua and make Toad. And then you have a double cross for the Newman lock. So on their turn, a standby phase, you'll go Toad and summon Duke Frog, and usually you have to shotgun the double cross and summon the Newman from your graveyard. That way they can't kaiju you, lava golem you, whatever they're playing, to break your board. This does lose to Dark Ruler no more, but Dark Ruler no more is a crazy card, and not a lot of people are main decking it. So this is basically board. So 3-card combo to end on this, 2-card combo to end on just Baron plus Spright combo. And remember, you have 3 other cards, 2 other cards actually after you make this board. So these 2 cards can be literally anything. So hey guys, this is another 2-card combo that I want to show you guys. Remember, these 3 can be anything, but if they're extended your hand, your board just looks better. But we're gonna go again with Diva, and we're gonna summon our octopus here. So you know this play does play into nib, so you just gotta sacrifice it. They have it, but remember, if you have more cards in your hand, it could be literally anything. Let's say if you have a red, that's why we play double red. We could have any Spright, but we're just gonna focus on 2-card combos. So Diva plus any runic card, literally. You summon the octopus, and then you're gonna destruction, or whatever runic card you have. You're gonna summon Hugin. If you don't have to, but if you want to bait out a hand trap, I guess you pitch one of your cards, and then you're gonna add the fountain. If you have more runic cards, your board is gonna look even better. You're gonna draw cards, and it's crazy. So from here, you would think I would go into Baron right away, but not really. I would if I had more extenders, if I have any other level 2s, yes. But here we are playing into nib, so it's just a 2-card combo. We're linking off the Diva and the again for sprint. We're gonna sprint, and we're gonna send the Angler, and then Angler, of course, will get you the 2 beavers. And then here, your opponent can nib you, but not a lot of people are playing nib, so we make the Baron here. And then we are gonna go to gigantic. So here's you go the route that you want to go, depending on your hand. You're most likely not gonna go to the frog board here. You're gonna go for Spright plays. If you don't open up any sprites, you're probably gonna go for the Spright plays. So you're just gonna go here, summon blue. Blue will add you the jet, and you can go for either of these. Like I said, if you want a monster negate, so you don't have to negate with Baron, you can do that and get the red, or double cross, take whatever they have. Doesn't really matter. You just pick one. You want to add smashers too, you can do that too. But usually these are the two I go for. Smashers comes up later games. But depending on what you get, I usually just get double cross. I think double cross is just too good. It's very good defensively and offensively. So we'll just add the double cross for now. And then here, you'll just make an IP. It's an IP. And then you have a fountain. If you have more runic cards, you can draw, and your hand probably will get better. But remember, you still have 2 cards. These 2, your opponent knows of, and you just set this. You have runic cards, you're obviously gonna activate this. If you don't have a runic card, don't activate it. Keep it in your hand. And remember, these 2 can be anything. So you have 2 other cards, and then you have double cross plus this board. And so on your opponent's turn, standby phase, you can do this if you want to, or wait until they commit in their main phase. It's up to you. If you want to follow up, you can do this and summon blue, and then you get follow up for following turn. Remember, you have 2 other cards that you could have used already, or you are holding them for whatever reason. But most of the time, I like to wait in the main phase, let my opponent do what they're gonna do. And if they, let's say we're playing against Kashira, they summon, I take their monster, put it under the IP, and then on res I will go IP. If it's a Kashira like Fenrir, I just keep it, but usually we'll just take their monster and we'll use IP and link it off, and then we're gonna summon our second Sprint, and our Sprint will send Merly to the graveyard, and then Merly will shuffle itself to the bottom of the deck and shuffle back your Huggin. And then you have Dragostapelia. And then you have Dragostapelia plus Baron. And you have Gigantic still and Sprint for follow-up plays. And you still have 2 cards. So remember, this is from 2-card combo, 2.5 card combo. You have to discard for Hugin if you want to get the fountain. So if you don't want to activate the Hugin, that's fine. You don't have to. I usually do if the cards in my hand are not really needed, and especially if I have other cards, because you're just gonna recycle and draw cards and just be ahead. So that's the 2-card combo for this board, and yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and God bless. Good night.